Hey gang, and welcome to the Cyrano's Place channel. I'm Coach Katz, and today we're going to work on a bind in 6. Now, a bind in 6 is a little variation on a parry 6, because a parry 6 is a defensive, well, so is a bind, but a bind is taking control in a different manner. This is an incredibly useful tool for epee. It's one I very much love as a foilist. It's a special request from Julia Klein in northern Michigan, who fences for 3 swords, and we're very happy that she has given us feedback. We welcome your feedback. So we're going to bind in 6 with both our foil and our epee using a pool noodle for creativity, and we would love to have your feedback and things that you might want to work on. So grab your equipment, grab your pool noodle, grab your fencing shoes. Let's train like champions, even though we may not have the resources of champions, but we do have a heart of a champion. Come join us, come on. Today we're going to work on the bind in 6. The bind in 6 is for a basic threat to my outside high line. I'm on the outside. What I need to do is come around, touch. I'm going to take his blade. That takes me through my own blade. You'll notice I create a triangle between my opponent's blade and mine. Once I do this, I'm free to finish up. The beauty of this is when he gives me his blade and I take it, it doesn't matter because I have the fulcrum, and as you can see, he's bending his blade. Let's look at this in slow motion. Note the triangle created by the blades before finishing the attack. On the lefty, you can bind to the flank. Please note, the triangle still exists. So we're looking at a class of skill called a bind or an opposition. This is compared to a disengage. Why? When we bind our opponent's blade or oppose it, we're engaging blades. When we avoid the engagement, we call it a disengage. So we're not disengaging our opponent's blade, we're engaging our opponent's blade. So we're going to do that bind in 6. 6 is the outside line from on guard. I'm going to take my opponent's blade outside that shoulder versus inside towards my belly button. So to do this, one of the things I'm going to do is drop, come across. Now I'm going to touch my opponent's blade. You saw that when I worked with Ted. From here, I'm going to control the blade, and I'm going to bring the blade in. It's not coming in so much with the tube, but I can still feel it, and then I can hit. Now when you're doing it with your pool noodle, take, touch, take, extend. Touch, take, extend. How many distances can we work in? 4. Extension, advance, lunge, advance, lunge. So, how many repetitions should we do? You want to typically do 20 repetitions, good repetitions, of a given skill to train it. So, extension distance, I'm going to draw, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now I'm going to move back, but this time I'm going to show you the same drill with an epee. Nothing's changed. So I touch, I take, I finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, opponent's blade out and moving it farther out as I pull their blade closer to my bell guard. This triangle is where I get power. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now for some lunges. Again, epic. The key thing, I'm going to take, touch, create a wall, and hold that wall. And hold my opponent's blade out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now for advanced lunges. I've gone back to foil on this because typically if I'm going to take and go, by the time I get that lunge, in épée, my opponent's given up distance, gotten out of the bind, and potentially I'm walking into it. So I'm going to go back to foil, which for me is a greater comfort because I'm actually a foilist first who's been known to compete in the other two weapons. So advanced lunge. Advance and lunge. Holding, creating a wall to keep my opponent's blade out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. To help you get these days. So in conclusion, your bind in 6 is a great way to pick up your opponent's blade and close them out. Make sure you use that blade to move theirs as a lever. Physics is our friend. Close that line and go. As a short fencer, I'm 5'1". I like doing it because it allows me to get close enough to hit my opponent. When I fence épée, I need to raise up a little higher to get over the bell guard. Again, because I'm short. You might not, your coach might have a little bit different, but the key thing I want you to take away is get that blade, slide it down on your blade so you can control it, and then you can hit where you need to. I hope this has been helpful. If you like, please subscribe right down there, down there someplace. Hit the subscribe button. Join us for our future videos. we've got interviews, we've got all sorts of other training videos and stuff. We've got product lines to be tried out. We would love to hear from you what you'd like to see and so on. So subscribe, like, share, and we'll see you next time. Thanks from Cyrano's Place.